Today, I have two goals. One is to tell you how to connect with your audience through your speech. And the other is to persuade you to give a presentation. Especially if you have never thought about it before. In other words, if after my presentation, you want to give a presentation, my speech will have been a success. Otherwise, it's my fault. Okay? Are you as excited as I am? But before starting my speech, I want to ask you my speech time. I want to tell you as understandably as I can. But there are many contents I don't want to rush to speak. So if you allow me to speak about 15 minutes, it's really appreciated. So it means my speech will finish around 10:30. Is it okay?
Yes.
Thank you. So my speech is about 15 minutes, and my goal is to tell you how to connect with your audience and persuade you to deliver a speech. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Let's get started. Do you remember when you rode a bicycle at the first time? I still remember it vividly. Dad, keep holding my bicycle and don't take your hand off, okay? My dad said, I'm not holding your bicycle. Oh, Dad, look, I did it. Now, I feel that same excitement. But in this time, it's not riding a bicycle, but delivering an English speech. Some of you may thought, delivering a speech? No, it's too difficult because I'm shy and my English is poor, so I cannot do it. That's what I used to think. I may not look like an introvert, but I used to be a real introvert. Raise your hand if you know a shy guy. Put them all together. Now, you understand me. When I was in the 6th grade, the teacher asked me, do you agree? Then I said, yes. Then the girl, who was in the same class as me, from 1st grade to 6th grade, said, Kosuke, you can speak? Even I became an adult, I prefer to stay at home rather than converse with people. Why am I here? Why am I speaking in front of you? About 2 years ago, I went to an English school in Japan to prepare for moving to the US and met one of the most enthusiastic teachers I've ever met. Raise your hand if you have ever met such a teacher. Put them all together. Now you understand this teacher. He recommended a student to deliver a speech by introducing themselves. When I met him, my English was very poor, so I thought, delivering a speech in English? Are you kidding me? Such a terrible student met a wonderful teacher. After only 4 months, I was confident enough to speak in English in public. But not only me, only I, but also many students were changed by his lecture. Do you want his lecture? Do you want to know his lecture?
Yes.
Thank you. This is what I learned about speech based on his lecture. Let me start. Why a speech introducing myself? I didn't understand the reason. But after moving to America, I realized there are many opportunities to introduce myself. And I learned that if I'm not interested in myself, then they won't care about me either. Okay? So, even my English was very poor, but I could connect with fluent speakers through my speech. This connection is very, very, very important when you speak. In other words, the connection is everything when you speak. To connect with the audience effectively, you need to know two M's: manner and matter. If your message is this mass, then you can deliver it in many ways, such as throwing or sliding or hand to hand. So, matter is what your message is, and manner is how to deliver it. Okay? What are the manners in a speech? Here are some examples, such as physical appearance, facial expressions, and gestures, etc. Especially your eyes and voice are the most powerful tools for communication. Manners are so important. If your manners and spoken words don't match, the audiences always believe your manners. For example, if I say, I love you, you may receive my message as, I am sorry, right? Manners speak louder than spoken words. Let's check eyes and voice. Eye expressions. When you speak, there are some, it's better to avoid some expressions, such as blinking eyes or shy eyes. On the other hand, if your eyes are friendly and smiling, it helps you to connect with the audience. Next, eye contact. A great eye contact is like playing catch. When you're playing catch, you may look and smile and throw, and keep looking, smiling, and catch. Right? Speaking is the same way. Instead of throwing, you can talk. Look, smile, talk, and keep looking, smiling, and catch. So, not like this, or not like this. Okay? So, eye contact is look, smile, throw, and keep looking, smiling, and catch. That's eyes. Next, voice. A good speaker speaks like music. Here is bad examples. If I speak every word separately, you may hard to follow me, right? On the contrary, if I speak one phrase, one breath like music, it may be easy to follow, right? And you can use vocal variety as well, such as excited voice and soft voice. Music and vocal variety make your speech more powerful. That's voice. Matters. How do we improve our matters? I'd like to share with you the most basic and powerful tool, which is how to choose your topic. Many beginner speakers choose a topic from only what you wanted to speak. But if the audience is not interested in the topic, it's hard to connect. For example, if I choose a topic of the mechanism of car engine, you may not follow me, right? So first, you need to analyze what is your audience interested in, and then think about what do you want to speak. Your topic is this overlap part. Okay? Self-introduction speech. In your self-introduction speech, I wanted you to talk about two topics. First, your work. What are you doing in Princeton? And second, the reason why you joined this class. They're common topic for us. And please take within 2 minutes. Short speech is good for practice, and you may easily find a chance to deliver it. First of all, I'd like to show you that example. Hi, I work at ABC company and I want to learn English, so I'm here. Finish. Why is it bad? Because it's not imaginable and there are no episodes, so I can't imagine any scenes. It's better to involve your original personal stories and your struggle. Let me show you my simple self-introduction. Hi, I'm Kosuke. I'm house husband, and I pack school lunch for my 2 young daughters every day. However, sometimes my youngest daughter complained about it. Dad, your lunch isn't pretty. Please make it like Mom does. And I have a trouble with English listening skills. Sometimes my eldest daughter helps me by translating and kindly teaches me. Dad, you didn't reply to his question, and your English is weird. But fortunately, I found this class. I really enjoy our conversation. Thank you. Can you find my personal story and my struggle? They help you to connect with the audience. That's self-introduction. Procedure. How do you proceed with your speech? First, ask Anna to decide the date. And if it's not ready, please book your slot. Your commitment will lead you great heights.
It will motivate you, trust me. Yes.
Exactly. And please remember, the presentations are only available in April. Second, make your 2-minute speech. And after making it, you may ask your friends or tutors. You can learn English actively. And third, practice, practice, and practice until you polish it outstanding. A self-introduction speech is really worth to practice. And last is deliver your speech here. Summary. So, if you follow this lecture, delivering a speech is not so difficult. You may find yourself connecting with the audience. Through his lecture, I learned 3 things. First, proper method and lots of practice bring an incredible result. Many people have told me my speech encourages them. I never thought such a thing happened to me. Second, some of my nightmares and mental blocks aren't triggered when I speak in English. Language is not only for communication, but also learning tool. I could learn speech differently by using my second language, English. And last is the feeling of connecting with the audience is amazing. I want to share with you how exciting it is. Have you ever delivered a speech yourself? Today, you learned a great lecture. If you follow the lecture, it's not so difficult. In addition, there are the heartwarming tutors and fellow students. You have nothing to lose. What are you waiting for? Just deliver your speech. You may know how exciting it is. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Alison. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.